They could. You guys mind? Do you mind looking at it?
Yeah. Let's go.
Because it's 5 doors down.
If you like it, consider helping keep it intact so you guys can have it.
We will have a research assistant next semester.
I don't know. Actually, I don't know.
Really?
Look like cord.
He's just going to be like a little friend, a little helper with you?
It's part of that $250,000 grant we got.
So that's something that I will do eventually, like when I get to a certain point.
You could. We just got to keep writing grants, but the dean's also telling us to slow down and not burn out. It's not fun.
Would there be any utility to that besides doing it for me, like goes towards honors college or something like that? Let's say I get my senior year and I want to be the research.
Yeah.
You can do.
Is there work study? Like
Work study is definitely available to everybody. Yes.
And that would be one of the positions.
That is a way we can create it. Yes. Other people are a lot smarter than me about that, but for people online, I'll start this. Let's go over there.
Now realize that
money.
I'm going to have a little remainder in my summer classes, which will eventually carry over. But I'm going to start
Mabuhay ng mga future social workers. Nandito naman tayo ngayon sa
So you
bagong
have just enough?
lecture program natin, no? Social work review programs, hbse. Okay, so hopefully ngayon, sa mabuting kalagayan kayo. And maybe at some point, you prepare some kind of work.
That's why
Hopefully, sana naman comfortable sa posisyon nyo sa akin. Okay? So thank you for tuning in. So, here naman tayo sa future social work. Salamat po sa pagsubaybay niyo po sa channel natin. So, mataas-taas pa yung katrabaho natin para kayo social workers. So, just tuning in at sana naman hindi niyo po ito ipagdamot sa iba. Akala niyo ba na mga future social workers lang nanonood dito? Hindi po. Actually, meron na akong mga nag-chat sa akin ng mga social workers na po in the field. They are saying to me that they are blessed on the channel. And they want to ask help na, sir, meron kaming kakilala, sir, that they are building, they are pioneering social work teachers. Okay? So, nahihiya ako kasi I'm working in a college, as a college instructor, pioneering din ako dito, no, sa isang school. So, sabi nila, sir, magaling ka, sir. Mag-flatter naman tayo dyan. Okay, I'm so blessed regarding that aspect na ang layo nang inabot ng channel natin. So, malayo pa to later on. Okay, so salamat po sa pagsubaybay. Okay, motivation muna po tayo. No? So, I've been posting different motivation pictures or posts sa channel natin, no? Sa YouTube, sa Facebook group. No? Yung Facebook group pala natin ay yung Potente Review Channel. No? Same pangalan natin sa YouTube. Same pa rin yung yung sa Facebook group natin. By the way pala, mga future social workers, meron kasi maraming nagchat kasi na, sir, pwede paki-add kami sa GC nyo. Actually, hindi na ako gumagawa pa ng bagong GC. Meron na kaming dalawang GC, puno na. 500 na sila doon. No, tag 250 to 50 kasi actually, anyway, i-like nyo na lang yung Facebook group natin, exclusive yan, no? Para sa atin ng mga future social workers. Ipopost ko rin naman doon yung mga updates ko. Pero if you're tuning in this YouTube channel, mas better kasi active kasi tayo dito. Okay? So, regarding sa GC ko, hindi na po ako nag-accept ng bagong GC. Okay? Kasi punong-puno na talaga. So, salamat po and mga future social workers, no? This is my hope that this would be your first or last board exam. I'm giving you all of this, no? Hanggang sa ulitin natin. Kung hindi pa makachap, ulitin natin. Hanggang sa pumasa tayo. Tuning in lang tayo, huwag tayong mahiya, no? Nanonood dito, no? Share with your classmates, no? Pag-usapan niyo yung mga kuan dito. Sometimes pa nga, may mga nakikita talaga po mga estudyante na they are really in a mood of participating with my, kasi may mga times po na nakokorrection lang tayo. Sir, di ba sir, ganun po sir, hindi na-appreciate ko yun, hindi kasi tayo perfecto. Sometimes pinapanood ko rin yung my own teaching para mas ma-improve ko, baka nagkamali ba ako dito, baka ganito ba. May mga student talaga that they are really participating with this review programs. No? And I stand corrected with that. No? Hindi naman tayo perfecto. Sometimes mga professional nagkakamali and then much better when we accept the mistakes. Okay, so salamat no sa doon ko talaga natitest na meron talagang ngayon pa lang, kahit malayo pa yung board exam, ay talagang tutok na tutok. Okay, so hopefully you've been learning to the channel. Huwag mo ito ipagdamot, no? And like, subscribe, and sana naman po ikaw ngayon, masulat naman yung pangalan dyan, no? Dyan sa baba, no? Baba ng comment box natin. No? Hopefully naman sana ay you are writing your names, then you are manifesting and declaring and receiving that blessing, no? Your name, inisulat mo dyan sa baba, lagyan mo dyan ng RSW, okay, sa dulo niyan, no? And then manifest it, and sana naman din, isulat mo yun, from what province or from what school, no, are you in, no? Para makita kung sana ba umaabot yung channel natin, okay? So, yun lang siguro, for example, for language purposes, magtatagalog ba ako kasi Bisaya kasi ako. Okay, sorry for the dictions there. Sometimes na Bisaya kayo. Okay, future social works. By the way, pala no, the compilations I have when I was undergrad, no, anong estudyante pa ako, then hanggang sa nagkamila ako ng social work license, my first license, and pagiging LPT. No, bakit po sir, nakonekta mo yun sir? Kasi nga po, yung LPT ko kasi, mastery ko kasi doon is social science. Nandun yung socio, nandun yung psychology. Kaya nga po lahat ng mga naipon ko, nalakap ko mga compilation, no? May mga editing ako doon, nalaman ko ano yung importante, ibibenta ko po yun, no? 200 pesos lang po, no? As much as I want to make it free, may ibibigay naman ako free. When you are availing it, 200 lang po yun. Kasi nga po, in social work kasi, we are not teaching our clients or the people whom we are associating with to be fully dependent. Actually, we are teaching also self-determination. Actually, hindi, blessing na po yung 200 pesos. No, sa lahat ng mga review centers na napuntahan ko, in my self-review, sa mga nalikom kong files, actually, maliit na po yan. No? Kulang pa nga po yung 200. But then, because for you, you are special to me, I'm giving it for you 200 pesos. Just shot me on my James Potente, no? Ano nga to? Personal messenger. Marami na po nag-chat. Okay, and they are availing right now. Okay, social workers, let's start na. So, hbse. Sir, bakit hbse, sir? Paulit-ulit. No, I really felt that there must be an iteration in the lectures. Paulit-ulit po. Actually, itong hbse, hindi mo siya mamamasters kung manood ka lang ng isang gabi sa mga lectures at review programs ko. Kulang lang po. That's why I really need to iterate it. Meaning, repetition by appearance. No, paulit-ulitin ko talaga ituro sa inyo. Kasi nga po, I really feel that hbse talaga, ito tong hbse po, at saka dalawa yan sila, hbse at saka swpt. Sila yung pinaka...
Is that in India?
I know, sometimes I get these videos, not in your class mostly, but another one where I'm just like, why are we watching this? I can barely, I'm pretty good at understanding language. I spent, years in the hospital.
Oh, do they do it in other classes?
It's just when you get somebody that they're actually so strong, I don't even know what the hell they're saying. I'm just like, what the?
Right.
I had one class where the entire assignment was predicated on whether we understood that video. It was the only material. And I had a message in and be like, dude, do you see that I can't understand this? You get that, right? And it was like, oh, my bad, this is the guy I mentioned. What's his name? The statistics. Oh, yeah. Shoot, my bad. And luckily, he was kind enough to send me like 5 more videos. And I was like, I had a question. I was like, why is this the only video you gave as the material then? You're aware of it.
Oh my gosh. Ooh, wait. They have.
Did you get your letter?
They have. Oh, I didn't check it. They have pajamas and popcorn at 8 somewhere on this. Insane. I'm going to it. There's.
You talking about the dean's list?
No. For this Medea, like the RAs are hosting it because they got to get on their exam for their seniors.
Oh.
Okay.
Pajama and popcorn.
How many pajamas? You wear your pajamas and eat.
Listen, I can freely walk around the campus with my pajamas on and can't nobody say nothing to me.
Right.
I will most definitely take that.
Isn't that a thing? I mean, it wasn't I was growing up, but you could do it. You actually brought it to class. It was kind of this year, but it was like a style.
I was
like
looking
show
with
the class
pajamas, but the
in a
thing.
onesie.
Yes.
I got a question.
I love
They're
that.
trying
Yep.
to break on the
Are they?
thing
That makes sense.
Are they coming
They
today?
won't let you go in a cab if you got pajamas on.
Is her roommate coming to present, or am I?
I don't know, probably not.
Damn it! Why? That's the only reason we're here, and then we're going to the dean's list party.
So it's not just for social work.
Well, no, it's for the whole college.
Yeah,
It's for your building.
it's gonna be a big. Well,
It's for
everybody.
The entire college of Chaz.
So this one.
It's actually that big theater over in the music building.
Oh, closer. We're going to the auditorium, the main one.
It is the main. That's what I was told.
That's not till 4:30. You know that,
I thought it
right?
was the little one. Why'd they say little? Is that the
Okay,
little
so
one?
what majors are in charge?
She sent me a message. That
The dean. Yeah, you're right, Dr. Amy Hobbs.
And
yeah, Amy
what's
said,
the C in
is that
CHAS
what-
stand for? Communication.
College
College, humanities, arts, and sciences.
and education next year.
Oh yeah, Chase, my friend told me that.
So,
David Mullins.
Did you ever make the dean's list this year?
College spotlight. What's
yeah,
the
I'll
small
go
robe?
last semester.
What's the small robe? Is that it?
Then
Yeah,
you'll be
small office is
honored.
probably
Yes.
another room.
Small. That's what it's called. So there's a larger one than that one.
Yeah, the big auditorium.
That
with
like
large,
2,000
and then they got
capacity.
another one on the side. That's
Wait, you're not talking about the one that we went to for the last.
That's the big one.
Oh, so you're not talking about that.
Correct.
Okay.
The little one is like catty corner to it.
It's in the same building.
It is the same building.
In Grove?
Oh, I got the paper for the summer classes.
I got that, but what the fuck is that? They made me fill that out for my wife.
That's actually so that you can use so that the Pell Grant will actually kick out for that. Otherwise,
I see.
Wait, I have a question.
And we gotta pay
So are they
cash.
saying that Pell Grant-
It won't take away from any other semester. You're just saying that you want to
Health and
use
human
some of your program
performance.
for this, but it does not affect past or future classes in any way.
It's
Wait,
under
so are they
HHP.
taking it out of my?
No, it's just free money. It's just free money.
Okay, so this is its own set of
It's its
money?
own separate thing. Yeah. So just you
But
know.
why do we have 700 remaining? Because we used it all in
Well,
fall and
the
spring.
Pell Grant will only cover 900 and about 12. Depending, you might have something slightly different, but I'm at the lowest income, so I doubt you do. So it'll
We're at
only cover
200.
912.
%, and she said it goes.
It's usually it's $250 per credit in the summer, right? Per credit, so that comes out to about $1,700.
So the-
if you have seven credits. Wait, how is that possible?
Is the difference 200% and you can go up to 600% of poverty?
I don't know.
Or 600% times?
There's more, but it's like this. Like if you have more below me, I think you get an extra $100. But it's like I'm almost the cap of like what they give you disbursement wise. It's anywhere from like 26 to like 35, 100. And I get 31, so it's like I'm right in that middle zone. And again,
Okay.
I only make $800 a month tops. So again,
Okay.
you have to make pretty low income to be
Right.
considered less than this. And I think there's a cap to it. I think under like 16, they don't care. It's like you can make $1. It doesn't matter. You're getting the same amount.
Okay.
So you make $1,600 a month or not.
I took a
But
picture
you
of
can
it.
do that. The only reason they've ever done it
College
is because if they
of
came in late,
Humanities,
they get this automatic Marauders discount because they know
Arts,
you qualified and it was their fault for
and
not
sciences.
putting it up there. But if you don't fill that out, they won't cover any of the Pell won't cover any of your summer class.
Okay, well, because I was making sure to come out of my Pell Grant for the fall.
No, it doesn't affect. I thoroughly went through a whole thing with the account.
No, it's the remainder for last year. It's what you have left over from
No,
last year.
this is completely different. So if you fill this out, it's its own thing that they kick out just us. It has nothing to do with your past or present or future.
I emailed it to him. Will that even count? Because I filled it out and
I think it
emailed it.
doesn't matter. As
Wait,
long as
where
you're done,
did you
it's just your signature that matters.
Okay,
They can print out your signature. if you sign it.
He has one in his office though.
Yeah.
Your paper, is your wife taking summer classes?
Yeah.
Well, then that's what it's for.
I filled it out and emailed it.
Yeah, you need it. Do it soon too, because you can still do it a little after, but there's some confusion and it can like delay it to a point where you
You
got
said what is exercise science and
sit there, gun out. It's annoying.
You asked a question. You filming? She's like, I'm not walking by the film.
what?
Get 2 bags. Take all that. That's some good shit. Take all the stuff out of there. What'd you ask?
Listen, grocery shopping for
What
sure.
is exercise science and
Health and human performance.
like where do you get all of this stuff?
Where do I get it?
Yes.
Kroger's in Lebanon. And then Veach gave us a bunch. And then students and Dr. Tokar, all the donors we can find. And
There's some good stuff.
I know it is.
And the
This
stuff,
time.
and it wasn't expired.
Well, so that's what happens. The expired shit was good stuff last year at this time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we just got to keep moving it. That's why I'm like, take it out of here, get out. Or next year, y'all going to say, this shit's expired. So
Maybe.
maybe.
I might go in there just to sit next semester.
We're trying to have a more well, we're getting rid of all those tables. I don't know if that makes it look worse, better, or what, but it's just every table we've had in
Can
there.
I go over to Warren real quick?
Sure. We're just waiting on somebody to present if she ain't coming.
Probably not
I
gonna.
mean, she was literally in the thing, but not the girl that's supposed to present, but the first one was literally in there. So
Her friend's not coming. Her roommate.
yeah, she's not coming. I don't think she. I know you want to give her a good grade, but that's just what I'm.
Well, she's got to take it incomplete and do it. That's all I'm saying. Which
She
sucks.
can't, that's like, he needs that, like, he really has to have that paper, it's not even about his choice in that matter, right? You mentioned that's why you stay accredited.
I know. Yeah, they look up.
You
I
literally need that paper.
make you guys turn in everything because
Paper is the presentation.
they audit and they can like look at what y'all have turned in.
Oh, yeah, so technically all 5 assignments are just as important.
Everything can be auditable, like they do. It won't happen till 28 or 9. You need 2 bags. Get more shit out of there. Take it all.
I don't want it.
Some of the stuff I definitely
I'm gonna waste
Is it healthy or happy or hippie or
expired.
which one?
Yeah.
I thought we got rid of the expired stuff.
I got wait.
Well, remember, it's Best Buy. There is no expired except for meat and milk.
Wait,
Yeah.
listen to what I got. I got.
Which makes you question why we put it in our bodies.
Yes, that it expires. It's like,
I got a
Jesus
thing of
Christ, I
noodles.
don't want
I
that.
got some hot cocoa. I got some cheese. I
see,
got oatmeal.
none of it's
cereal,
expired.
And animal crackers.
None of it's expired.
I think you got more than all of
Listen.
These are definitely expired.
Which one? Does it say Best Buy or expired?
Let me see.
Regardless, that say 2022.
When you open it, smell it. You can smell it right away. If you think it won't be best, you smell like, oh, they're not even opened.
They're graham crackers. They're pretty much more Twinkies.
It's my fine meat.
Like usually, so stuff made with oil,
I think you can eat it. And they're close.
if it's become rancid, you can smell it. I've still eaten it. I eat all expired foods, but people think I'm
You got the most
I agree, all expired.
evolved sense of intelligence that bad for you.
I'm a little terrified of it.
You'd be surprised how
Right.
weird it is. It's actually really good. The same thing with meat too. No matter what, if it doesn't look moldy, it doesn't smell bad, you can probably eat it.
Yeah.
That's kind of the rule. We've been doing it for thousands of years. Trust me, they've
What
had
I
fridges
did
for a
though,
long
what I did
time.
before though, is that you could pick the mold off of
No, they also didn't have
that.
the process.
That's
That lasts for 2 years.
So if you saw all of the
Pick mold
tomato
off the
plants
sheet, like, it's
downstairs
gonna be safe to eat.
on the second floor,
Remove the mold, but that's how it is.
Oh, because they're doing that thing today? I saw that.
I'm giving some to
I just
Perdomo.
want the cheese.
Yeah.
Where are they doing horticulture? Now I'm curious. Is it the plant sale today?
I just put it as an
Yes! Yes! See? We've been waiting.
Missed you.
Yeah, you need to put some. Come on. Come present.
You already presented. You presented.
Oh, then who are we waiting on? There's one last per. Okay.
It was you.
No, she was presented already.
She presented like 2 classes.
No, she presented in real life.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then
I
we're-
wasn't paying attention.
Does anybody need it incomplete? I asked that as I want you to get the best grade ever. If you need incomplete on a final paper or whatever,
No, I'm gonna finish that paper today.
it gives you 6 more weeks to do it.
How long we got? Like,
I mean, it's due, but
It's dope, but he's gonna take it for like a week.
I'm
I mean,
almost
the class
done.
doesn't close until what?
If I don't turn it in today,
You got a
it's
lot.
only in tomorrow for sure.
Technically.
But it's almost done.
okay. About your,
Will you look at one? Cause I don't think I did.
what are you worried about?
I was just writing bullshit.
You're writing bullshit? Well, that's something to worry about. What was it about your life and then apply the theory and then
Okay, what theory is we supposed to apply? Because that's what I'm.
Yeah, what theory? I'm sure you know apply no theory.
there's
There were
There's a few of them. I did the social,
learning theory.
yes, and I kind of put a little bit of the biological theory in there.
You can add to it and turn it back in.
I just
Um,
really just mixed it all in there.
What
do-
theory?
Ecological
I
theory
did
is very
ecological.
good.
It's the easiest one, man.
What is that?
Ecological is that one, the one we learned about, that how it takes into account the things that are closest to you, the relationships between those details, the, stigmas and customs, and like, it just kind of talks about how everything has a trickle down effect and all affects you. I mean, the fact that, racism for years and years prevented like people from getting where they need to go, and like, all these things, and then they kind of cascaded down to like self-image and stuff like that, and like children in a certain way. It's pretty easy if you think about if you learn a little bit on the ecological, it's probably one of the easiest ones to do.
It's really like
I would suggest.
what neighborhood you grow up in, how did it affect you, what school did you grow up in, how did it affect you, how was your home life and environment that you grew up in, how did it affect you.
I got you.
The theory is called ecological theory, but it's the person in the environment you grew up in. It's a theory. You did. We'll just, and if you need to add in and write, I used ecological theory here, do that. And you can turn it back in. It's fine.
And I didn't even go with that.
Where you wrote that you were about the theory, essentially. Like if
They
you
also
look at,
overlap. There's some overlap.
that's okay. That's why we're learning. That's how we're learning it today.
The reason why I was confused is because all of these theories have a lot of overlap, right?
They all have
meant
overlap.
to describe aspects of your life and upbringing development, so it makes sense that you get confused with what they mean. That's why I suggested the ecological reason. It's more black and white.
It
It's
is.
just that's also why it makes sense why social work uses so frequently. It's just the easiest to say.
It probably is. I
It
mean,
encompasses like the philosophy of all of them in one.
yeah. So here's the instructions. If you guys are able to read it for 2 minutes or you want me to read it to you. So here's the instructions. Here's where it talks about the theories you could pick. So those are theories you could use. I recommend an extra one. Are they cussing?
No, I just.
You got allergies? I got them bad. My eyes twitching.
I've been down to get a back.
Do you want a really nice tissue? A lotion one?
Sure.
My eyes twitching.
Yeah.
So that's
It's already
theory.
raw today.
I know, that's what.
That's how you'll do theory.
Because I don't like raw.
It's highlighted. Is it not showing anything? Damn it. Well, thank you for pointing out the obvious to me. So, those are the instructions. And some options of theory are these. I also said ecological is the best holistic theory you could use with like the systems and how you were brought up, the neighborhood you were brought up in, how your life events shaped and formed you, what high school you went to, what neighborhood you went to. Did your parents ever whoop you? Like I got hit by the belt. That was normal back in the day.
I tried it. So I tried to do, and if this helps anybody, I'm still working on it. So I tried to do that vague, and it was too big. There was just too much to incorporate, and it was hard to connect the details to each other in a linear way to make the paper even readable, like something you could just flow with. So what I did is I took one major aspect, my father, and I took him in the relationship between religion, right, as two major micro parts of the microsystem, right? That directly influence me. And then I used them to extrapolate everything and how the stigma affected them on that and all this stuff. I just kind of took that one detail and just kept connecting it and explaining it and giving examples to different theories about. I referenced things like attachment theory and stuff like that as the references beyond that, just the definition of ecological theory. And I felt like that was the easiest way. Otherwise, it was just too much. I was trying to bridge my upbringing to then my father's thing, and it just felt like I was just bullet pointing a bunch of information versus like, here's a story about something. And I also did it. You didn't ask to do it for the other person, but I assumed that you asked to try.
It is, yeah.
So I framed it as a narrator talking about this student Andrew from CSU and his relationship with his father and how it can be explained through ecological theory.
Okay.
So I'm hoping that's what I feel like that's the best that you could ask for in that from what you gave me, anyways.
Yeah, like for me, I was brought up in a Catholic Cincinnati neighborhood. I was brought through, and
I see. So in this example, you're using the idea of just your environmental upbringing and trying to connect as many of those and all the systems as you can.
Yes.
So can we just?
I was having trouble trying to interpret how to create a bigger story along with that. You know what I mean? That's where my confusion was coming from, was being like, okay, considering my whole life is just to connect the dots there, unless I just want to ramble one thing after another, it just didn't seem like a good paper until I narrowed it down to just the simplest idea possible. Like one thing.
Yeah, like my parents wouldn't allow premarital sex. I had to not drink until 21. I got caught drinking a ton. I got arrested. I got drinking and smoking. I even got sober in college because it was a genetically inherited problem from both sides of my family.
So there you're focused on your parents, right? There it's like, what did my parents give to me and do to me, and rules they put on me. The reason why I'm mentioning it, because it was helpful now that I did it, now I understand it would have been helpful to be like, okay, this is what you narrow it down to. And I know that in research writing, you're supposed to do that yourself. Like that's why they say do research, because teachers, you get up, and I'm not gonna explain this again to you. They're just gonna like give me a paper.
Right.
But that's what I would try to echo to anybody who wants advice. Is like, man, narrow it down to one idea and go from there, and then add to it versus trying to reduce it to something.
Okay. And your so you guys need a title page and a reference page.
Wait, do you typically?
Wait, so it gotta be AP?
That's and everything in social work will be the most important thing there.
APA style is way easier to implement.
Right. But for me is like you find an article and you quote it.
It's the same shit.
You could find out. I'll give you the example.
And then the title page is just like name, college, title, date, like in a block in the middle.
Like your citation might be different.
Yes.
You feel all fancy.
Okay, so.
Look at my presentation. I wish I could add images to it and get all like creative about it, but we're still pretty
It's the same thing.
institutionalized.
That's the other problem.
Okay.
This has to be an APA, but I think what other people have to be an MLA.
Oh shit, where's Joseph?
I'm tired of writing.
Who's Joseph?
The dude with the ponytail?
It's kind of bullshit. They have so
Wait,
many.
okay,
It's like,
so-
come on, give us one.
Like,
When they like send
Don't give
recommendations,
information.
you typically send it
There's
or
lots of education.
Well, read the instructions.
A whole
I'm
different
gonna
ballgame.
read this to you.
I mean, you're allowed.
I'm gonna read.
All right,
it.
everybody listen. This is how you send a letter of recommendation. She wants us to listen for keywords.
I'm not reading the recommendation. I'm reading the instructions.
Yes, because you want to follow the, that's number one. There's saying if you can follow
It
instructions.
says, send your vacuum. Yes. Or staff letter of recommendation to this email. So am I sending it or you?
If it says send and it was to you,
It was literally just on the form. It wasn't to me directly.
You send it and then have him send it.
Wait, is this
Everybody
what
said
they
it.
turned in? Is this what they returned in to you?
nope,
Oh, okay.
nope. She's talking about something totally different.
Okay, so.
So just make sure to add a cover page that says name, school, title, and then this is page 2.
Person that's doing the
Does that make sense? So on top of
that
this, you
email and
know,
have them send it
that's
directly,
fine.
so it's more credible. But
That's
on the title.
that's what they do in
What goes on top?
employment.
yeah, name
Directly
this.
from the reference.
My name, the date, and that.
and college.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's like 4 lines.
You Google images, it pops up for a while, pops up with an example.
Right,
Oh,
APA
no,
title
no,
page, it'll show
no,
you
that's
exactly.
not-
Like if
no,
you
Just
just
take
take
the
no,
reference
no,
page,
no.
you'll wanna Google.
Oh my God, it makes me go for it.
It's either her looking at you, just like, hold up now.
I see
It's
that.
not as easy as mine.
Yeah.
That's called a hanging
Class,
indent.
so-
That allows the first line to stay the same and the bottom to stay the same. You can't just do that. It's not something you can just hit return on, it'll do some weird crap to your program. So you gotta just, if you Google some of that stuff, it'll tell you through your program.
You
Like,
gotta
use
do what?
Docs.
Who?
Okay, so yeah, docs is
Right now?
just highlighted,
Yeah,
put it on, format.
Right.
It'll have this thing that says add insert. You know, you have to find a footnote, but you might wanna, again, follow direction, I wanna Google, how do I make an APA reference, like, format kind of thing.
Okay.
It's kind of annoying.
So
It's
see, it's blank.
We had a full
And then,
conversation.
yeah, just
I'm
like
not gonna
name,
lie, but I don't
title,
know if
college,
we had a
date.
conversation on
That's
this.
it.
Oh,
It's
but the
just
three of us
literally
definitely
it's
had a
that.
conversation.
Just so you guys know how to do it.
So what I have
No.
for the title now, I can use that for the title.
You can, yeah, and then
And then
it's a
just
totally
erase it.
separate page, so it'll make yours now 7 pages, right? And then you want references totally separate too, and just like that
Yeah, my
alphabetized.
reference is on a different page.
She said everything.
And then
Then she
the
left.
easy way is on scholar.google.com.
And then she
Like
wrote,
if you
you wanted to be chased.
did,
She said all of the same shit that you said about her.
I just copy it and advertise them. If you find article, that's what's so nice about that.
That's what I told her I was in
Yeah.
class. She's still up there asking questions. That's where she about to go in.
Okay.
And if you cite in the text of the paper, just do that,
Okay.
just that.
I think I cited it.
Fine.
Okay, good. I'm not a perfectionist on it, but I just want you guys to
How
know
many
Because
sites
it felt
do
like
you
a
have?
setup.
at least a few of them you want to have.
I think I have.
I will check with you.
Those 5 is my favorite.
Yeah,
It's five
5 is good.
five different references, whatever, how many times. you do it.
Yeah, it's,
Okay, I'm-
and in grad school, they always expect that
I'm gonna fix it and then return it
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, if my left eye won't stop allergies, I
You like
will.
my title?
Okay,
Fine.
can me and, really, cause what's it?
You can, yeah. Yeah, aren't you guys all College of Arts and Sciences or whatever?
Yeah.
No, but I have to go to work.
Oh, I thought you said you want to go to the Dean's List thing.
It's
I
not-
mean, she's going to both, but she needs
Right.
to make it there, so
it's
that.
not
Well, go right now.
She's at like 4.
Go right now.
Hold on, you go, cause I'm finishing this scholarship.
Did you say no, you go?
Woot, woot,
Yeah.
woot.
What scholarship is this? Is it, and do you not want to say it out loud
No, it's
because
the one that they sent to for here.
it's competitive?
No, anybody can apply for it. It's the one that they sent for this building. It's a child thing.
Wait, what?
I mean, a child scholarship.
Wait, where? What?
They put it in here. They should have sent it out to y'all's email.
No, wait.
What
Where you
Okay,
going?
also,
When you look at the
about one scholarship, it says.
What is it?
When you look at the.
But Chad's is under?
It says finally Chad.
Yeah.
A scholarship.
If you just follow
That's
directions,
the title of
When
it
did
is.
they send it?
If you just follow the directions.
I think so. Check it as well.
I mean, I tried to.
Where? Because I'm curious about
It's
it.
due tomorrow though, tomorrow
The
night.
application.
Hey, it's not
That's
that
okay.
much.
How would it find it if I didn't get like the
I know, you were saying that. That's fine.
You have to be swear.
And then.
Then it should be in there.
It should be like under some kind of like alert.
It's.
You don't know how to do it?
Title that's.
I did.
It's 3 generations of your family.
Okay, so I did 4.
Then that's fine.
Here,
What do you mean
And then every
Is
genetic
there
and
somewhere
mental
to
health
search?
disorder and cancer. I know, you just put all that you know.
Where, is there somewhere to search? Where would you guys look?
Go to, like, you have it on your phone.
I mean, I do, and it's just, is there a different?
Oh,
it's automated. It don't have to be on the phone, but that's how I found it.
I know that somebody.
Did you search for it somehow?
No, I just scrolled it. Just
Okay.
popped up. Maybe.
That's fine. That's fine.
I put it in there.
In this-
Yeah,
That's
I can
good.
send you
Then
a-
you're
yeah, I can
good.
send you a link.
You could.
And then some of them died at birth.
All right.
I'm curious, 'cause I'll apply for
Right.
it. Spend extra money.
Yeah. Yeah, just give me a student email. Come on.
Yeah, just,
Any other questions?
If you start typing.
You need any more snacks? Anybody need more snacks?
You guys, these yours?
That's the fine.
These is mine.
No.
There's a whole room full of snacks.
Where?
You can also find me on the list too. if
311.
it's easier.
I'll just go to my student email.
Why
Yeah,
that?
and you can
311,
also go
she
to
went the wrong way.
Our class.
I don't know
say
where she
classes,
goes.
and You'll see me pop up in there.
Okay, hold on.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean, on D2L.
Okay. Where's the?
Yeah, I'm gonna just how you give it to me though.
That big old room that has stage on it. Yeah. Yeah, but the smaller one.
Small?
Yes. The small stage.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna meet y'all over there.
If you made Dean's List, I can, sure. Yep.
Maybe I should have checked the beach.
You did what?
I was singing a song.
Okay, what's your email?
It's AGRUM.
So I only talked
Yeah,
about,
see, I should be, it's a pretty.
I'm at
last
5
name,
pages,
so-
but I
Okay.
only talked about like 2,
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna
think.
apply for that. I found out that I'm gonna have.
But you
like
tell me if I'm doing this right. I think I'm doing
I
it
will.
wrong.
this semester,
Yeah,
so
no.
I'm like, geez.
Well, the one thing you could probably add is literally search what ecological theory is, and then
I
write.
want to do cognitive. I
And you can do that too.
I feel like that fit better with
That you can do that too, and you can do just that, whichever works for you. So
So that's okay if I have like those just 2 events and then just talk about ego.
that's fine.
One of the best ways to reference too is it was hard for me to figure out just finding ways to grab more site stuff, right? So
Uh-huh.
like, I found after the fact that things like, I had to go within the whole development of child development, let's say, since we're using a lot of child development to like explain
Right.
all these theories. I
Yeah.
had to be like, okay, what are five or six things
What's
about
your-
that I can actually find on, which is attachment theory,
Yep.
latchkey syndrome.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
latchkey stuff, things
I've
like
seen
that.
that.
I had to find those to like equate that to my life, so
Okay.
that I wasn't stuck with just finding 5 different places that define the ecological theory. Let's say
Right.
that would have been like a cop out basically. So I
Yeah.
used one of it whenever I referenced ecological theory. Actually, I only used the single source, and then I found a source for all of those other things like why good sleep is good for the mind when growing, like things like that.
Yeah.
So I just picked certain things.
She got lost. Didn't you find a snack? Come on. It's 311. Did you go?
I know nothing about none of that stuff.
You don't know where his office is?
I just went up there.
It's right here.
I just went over there.
311.
Oh.
It was was like,
Oh,
right on the little table.
You're saying you didn't want any organic food. Is that what you're saying? It's like,
Oh, I see.
okay, that's fine.
I thought you said
There's
you
weird
might-
shit too. There's like
I was about to
candy.
say, I didn't know nothing about none of that,
There's chocolate.
and I didn't want to find out about it.
There's kind bars that have
You
chocolate.
trying not to eat it, is that why?
No, I want to eat. I just didn't know what it was, and I didn't feel like trying to.
She found all kinds of stuff. She got like Cheez-Its and shit or something.
There's a lot of stuff.
I'm gonna just steal some of it.
You want